Hurricane Ida may pummel New Orleans with more rain than Hurricane Katrina and target more of Louisiana's industrial corridor because of the new storm's smaller size and angle of impact. Ida's high wind speed currently expected to land at 155 miles per hour, just 2 miles off a Category 5 hurricane, and threatened storm surges of up to 16 feet, are drawing comparisons to 2005's Katrina, which killed 1,833 people and left damage of $176 billion in today's dollars when it hit exactly 16 years ago. The two storms' wind speeds are similar, but Ida's smaller size means it's likely to be a stronger storm that will cause more localized damage, as opposed to the larger, more spread-out Katrina. Ida will hit New Orleans at an angle that will put the most dangerous part of any storm the northeastern or top right quadrant right above the city. Ida's angle is potentially even worse, University of Miami hurricane researcher Brian McNulty told CBS News. It's not going to as easily create a huge storm surge, but the angle that this is coming in, I think, is more conducive to pushing water into the lake. Pontchartrain. Pontchartrain is the large 630 square miles estuary directly above downtown New Orleans. Current Ida projections put its storm surge at 12 to 16 feet, lower than the 20 feet in parts of the Mississippi coast during Katrina, but Ida may bring in more rain, with estimates ranging from 8 to 16 inches compared to the 5 to 10 brought by Katrina, according to the National Hurricane Center. That dramatically increases the risk of flash floods. Ida has now been upgraded to a Category 4 storm with 150 miles per hour winds, according to the Associated Press. Katrina hit New Orleans as a Category 3 storm with 125 miles per hour winds. Thankfully, New Orleans' updated and reinforced levee system is expected to protect it from the same fate it suffered in 2005, when images of people waiting for rescue on their roofs as their houses sat flooded beneath them were seen around the world. Ida's strength will also be turbocharged by the warm waters of the loop current in the Gulf of Mexico, and the crosswinds that weaken Katrina are not being seen for Ida. This has the potential to be more of a natural disaster, whereas the big issue in Katrina was more of a man-made one because of levee failures, University of Miami hurricane researcher Brian McNulty told CBS News. The angle at which Ida is hitting New Orleans also threatens to target Louisiana's capital Baton Rouge and the industrial corridor between that city and New Orleans, known for its French and Spanish Creole culture, nightlife, and annual Mardi Gras celebrations. Ida is forecast to track over the industrial corridor between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, which is one of the key infrastructure regions of the U.S., critical to the economy. There's hundreds of major industry sites there, petrochemical sites, 3 of the 15 largest ports in America, a nuclear power plant, said meteorologist and Weather Underground founder Jeff Masters. You're probably going to shut down the Mississippi River for barge traffic for multiple weeks. The industrial corridor is sometimes called Cancer Alley due to the numerous deaths allegedly caused by the more than 140 chemical factories and oil refineries in the area, according to NPR. It's not just the coastal impact. It's not just New Orleans, said meteorologist Steve Bowen, head of Global Catastrophe Insight at the risk and consulting firm Aon. We're certainly looking at potential losses well into the billions.